So are you team Assassinarga or team SortOfAlpha? Team Narga. We got some Team Nargas here in the chat. Where are the Team Alphas? Alright, so SortOfAlpha is starting to have a little bit of a trouble right there at the start. So that's gonna cost him probably like a couple seconds here over the tutorial that Assassinarga is currently doing pretty good. Oh, a little bit of a damage boost. Yeah, we're gonna call that a damage boost. But nice. Super low 35-second right there by Assassinarga. At 36-second by SortOfAlpha. Getting a little bit of trouble with one of the switches. And Assassinarga is gonna start like a 1 second lead coming out of the tutorial. But here we go with the light feather stage, and this light feather stage, oh, that was an interesting shoot right there for Narga. It worked out pretty good for SortOfAlpha as well. Again, both of these players being mouse and keyboard runners. I think this is the first time that we see mouse and keyboard versus mouse and keyboard. Let's see what happens between these two. Oh, a little bit of trouble right there by SortOfAlpha. So Assassinarga is gonna just keep increasing the victory lead right now. Whoop. Yeah, I don't know if it's the tournament jitters, but SortOfAlpha is having a little bit of trouble with certain jumps right now. Some of them that are not like super tight jumps or anything. So he's just like miscalculating them. So if he's got like some tournament jitters, nerves or anything, you better shake them off already, because match it's already on its way, and whatever happens now, it's official. So better start moving forward. Assassin with the good jumps right there. It's gonna be using the ice to freeze that fish, and now killing that mushroom. We see the same thing on SortOfAlpha. Ice and then a kill. Gonna be moving forward into X hotspot. Let's have a look at the superhero landing here at 243 for Assassinarga. Well, we got a 246 for SortOfAlpha. It's only a 3-second difference. It looked like a little bit more than that, but no, it's only a 3-second difference. So it's really not that big of a difference right now for these two runners. Especially they're just like in stage number 4 right now. So yeah, definitely a lot of things can still happen. Alright, Assassinarga deciding to go for the triple mana rock strats. SortOfAlpha goes for only 1 mana rock and doesn't use the fire feather into those triple bird. Let's see how many mana rocks they get. There's gonna be 4 and 4. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nicely done by Assassinarga. Nicely done by Assassinarga. And nicely done by SortOfAlpha as well. They both gonna be getting out with a 50-second level out of X shot spot, moving into Sunrise Shores. We saw earlier today a super clean Sunrise Shores. I think it was by Nyaki. He even got on top of the 2 spike. I'm gonna tell you which 2 spikes. I didn't even know that was possible. Not on that section, but in the next room that Assassinarga is gonna be landing on pretty soon. On this room, Nyaki didn't stop at all, and he got on top of all those spikes. That was very interesting. I kind of want to rewatch that strat, because he didn't stop at all, not to shoot the bird, not to anything. Assassinarga throwing that bird right there into the spike. Oh, nice jump right there at the end by Assassinarga to avoid the damage, not taking any damage boost. And pretty well made, and SortOfAlpha is starting to fall a little bit behind level by level again. Assassinarga just playing like cleaner right now. Nice hold of the bird right there so that it doesn't get stunned by the magic attack by Abraham. Oh, you gotta be careful. That was so close right there. Could have been a disaster for Assasinnarga. Nice reactions, getting a 17-second fight. And it seems that SortOfAlpha is gonna be getting a 15-second fight. Pretty well fight by SortOfAlpha, getting a 2 seconds over Assasinnarga. 504 versus 510, about a 6-second lead right now by Assasinnarga. Decides to go for more mana rocks right there, and SortOfAlpha deciding to only go for 2 of them. Yes, all of these races, all of the races today are gonna be best of 3s. By the way, if we have anybody in chat, any of the runners yesterday or any of the runners that already lost today that would like to hop on into commentary, that's okay. You can be a volunteer and hop into the commentary. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, so we're having the Trust Jump Jeopardy here. Both of the runners are using mouse and keyboard for this, so they're both gonna be able to get the best strats. I can keep going. I can keep going, but yeah, anybody can comment if you guys want to as well. Oh, a little bit of a trouble right there by Assasinnarga. I mean, not a big issue, but a little bit of just a bonk right there into the wall. And SortOfAlpha, he was a little bit scared of that jump. He decides to go back a little bit, rethink that jump, and that's perfectly fine because on that level, if you fall on any of those pits, that's pretty much a dead. There are some levels that when you fall on the pit, Kusako just goes and grabs you and puts you back into the land. Not on that level. If you fall in that level, you're pretty much dead and you have to restart either from the checkpoint or from the start of the level. Frozen Fissure right now by the 2 players. None of them going for the safety mana rock. Both of them going for this type of shot. And they both nailing it perfectly. Nicely done here by SortOfAlpha and Assasinnarga. They're going to be using now the Thunderbird strats. Well shot right there by SortOfAlpha. So SortOfAlpha has had not so clean play as Assasinnarga has. However, it's just like right behind Assasinnarga right now. Like, Assassin... you just gotta keep playing clean, otherwise any minor mistake and SortOfAlpha is just like right behind to be able to capitalize on those mistakes. Oh, and speaking of mistakes here, a little bit of a mistake for SortOfAlpha, and we got the lag frame right there for Assasinnarga. Luckily it didn't happen in a very sticky situation, so that's perfectly fine. Alright. They're both into Prickle Tack Pond, the water level for this run. Also, one with a mini boss at the end. Let's see what kind of strats they both get. Is he gonna get the safety heart? No, he's not getting the safety heart. Oh, better get that killed. Okay, it's good, it's good. Now let's see. Assassin decides to go first for that one and then take those 2 mana rocks on its way out of that room. Nicely done. He's got 2 mana rocks. Full heart, he's all set to go and fight the Mega Urkin at the end of this level. SortOfAlpha only got 1 mana rock and he's not got full health. Nice skip right there by Assasinnarga. Pretty well done. And also SortOfAlpha gets that skip. These 2 runners doing pretty good water movement right now. SortOfAlpha is gonna be getting that hard and a few more mana rocks. It's gonna be getting 3 mana rocks here into the freeze. That's an interesting position. It still works out for SortOfAlpha, and both of them are going to be able to get that kill. 1 minute and 15 seconds for Assasinnarga. Let's have a look. I think SortOfAlpha got a faster stage and definitely made up 3 seconds right there. So let's have a look. Superhero landing at 9:25 into the Ling 1 stage. And 9:33, so about an 8-second lead by Assasinnarga. But you know what? Linguana is definitely one of those stages where things can happen. And Overswarm can testify to that. A little bit too fast by SortOfAlpha right there to be able to avoid that tongue. You want to be like too fast but not so fast, you know? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4 by Assasinnarga. He's gonna need 2 more, and it's gonna be 1 there. Another one of the spawns. And it hits, and it hits. Nice to cycle by by Assasinnarga. And it seems that SortOfAlpha is only gonna need 1 more, and nice to cycle by SortOfAlpha as well. Pretty well played to Linguana for 2 of these players, and this is still pretty much neck to neck right now. This is still pretty much neck to neck going into the flying solo, one of the levels where they can also use better use of the mouse and keyboard because of how they can like point into the correct directions to get better flying boosts by the 2 of them. Oh, he doesn't want to go for that little gap right there, which I don't blame at all. Let's have a look at SortOfAlpha. If SortOfAlpha goes into the little... Nope. None of these runners want to go into that little gap. They're like, you know what? It doesn't really cost that much time to go into the safer situation. So not going for that little gap right there. Whoop, whoop. Assasinnarga having a little bit of trouble right there with the flying into the vertical section. And SortOfAlpha having a little bit of trouble doing that cleanup right there. Okay, nice. Well played by these 2 runners right now. Both of them having enough mana rocks. I want to see more players starting to use the Upla strats for these switches. Upla strats were crazy good. The lightning, boom into fire. Oh, and Assasinnarga is doing a chat. How is that even happening? Wait, what? What happened here? What is going on? Wait, what? Is this like a gentleman agreement to be able to show Terror Tom? Oh, okay, this is interesting. I guess this is a gentleman agreement to show Terror Tom. I wonder what happens if any of them die, because Assasinnarga only's got 1 right now. I don't know what's going on. I'm as confused as you guys are right now. I don't even... Oh, yeah, so what happens now? Assasinnarga died. If he... Oh, but there are... What? All right, I'm confused. I don't know what's happening. I don't even know if these players know this level. It doesn't look like they know this level. Like, there's so many strats that you can do if you go for the regular way. But they definitely don't know the level. What is happening here? Can somebody explain to me what's going on? Yeah, I gotta assume this is planned. I wouldn't think that these 2 players are going for this section if it wasn't planned. I mean, it was kind of planned because they really don't know the level layout. All right, well, nicely done by the 2 players. So this is how this level looks like if you don't go for the satchel, guys. And that honestly gave a big lead for SortOfAlpha. I don't know if they're gonna keep doing that for race 2 and potentially race 3, but that definitely paid off really well for SortOfAlpha right there. Alright, good shot right there by Assasinnarga. So let's go ahead and switch the audios here for SortOfAlpha. Got a little bit of a lower audio level. Hopefully you guys can still hear the game properly. So it seems that they both did like a gentleman agreement to showcase how Terror Tom looks like for the viewers. If you don't go for the satchel, However, Assasinnarga died doing that. Like, it seems like none of them were familiar with the Terror Tomb level. They decided to do like a kind of like a first playthrough demonstration of Terror Tomb. If they are looking at the restream chat, I mean, if they're looking at the restream on like a tablet or the computer or anything, they can definitely look at what the other one is doing. But I'm pretty sure that was planned. I'm pretty sure that was planned for both of them. Like, I can't foresee that happening by accident. I mean, I was not aware of that. I was just as surprised as you guys. So, everything that I'm saying right now is just my conclusion to what happened. It's like what makes sense of what we just saw. But alright, they're both on the lava section right now. SortOfAlpha having a little bit of trouble here with the lava. Oh, he's alive. He's alive. He's gotta be careful. Lava is going all the way up. Luckily for him, lava stops right at the end of that room. And now having a little bit of trouble again. This can be Narga's opportunity to be able to try to start this comeback, because there's not many levels left for these two. Alright, and SortOfAlpha reaches the end of that level. Assasinnarga not so far behind. So let's have a look at Superhero Landing here. 1558 Superhero Landing for SortOfAlpha, and we're gonna see how far behind Assasinnarga actually is. It's gonna be 10 seconds at least right now. Probably closer to 20 seconds. And 17, 18, yes. About a 20-second lead by SortOfAlpha right now. Into the metric stage. None of them go for the mana rock strats. Oh, never mind. It seems that Assasinnarga takes one mana rock. I think that's more like he wanted to keep that air momentum to avoid the Metroid. I don't think he did that shot for the mana more than he did it for avoiding that Metroid right there. Or never mind. He probably likes to pick up mana a different way than the usual one. I'm gonna be switching back to Assasinnarga's because it seems that SortOfAlpha has music disabled. So let me switch back audios here. Well, it was definitely a surprise for the commentator as well. Nice kill right there by Assasinnarga. SortOfAlpha, however, is really far ahead right now. It's already doing the escapes. Alright, taking a little bit of time right there to get rid of enemies that are getting underway. Nicely done by SortOfAlpha. That movement was incredible into the box section. Well, it seems that, I mean, Narga was on the lead until the surprise. So I wonder if they're going to be doing the surprise on race 2. I gotta assume they won't, but I don't know. Nice kill right there by Narga. Alright, it seems that it's just gonna be a couple levels left. Monster Meter Marathon and Chase on Race. I don't know if there's gonna be enough time for Narga to make that comeback. Nice movement by Narga. Whoop. Whoop, whoopa. Whoopan Gangnam Style. Alright. Being able to get rid of those crabs. Having a little bit of trouble, but at the end he was able to get rid of them. Now let's see the platforming movement here for SortOfAlpha. He's pretty much at the end of Monster Meter Marathon. Assasinnarga might be able to make a little bit of time here. I'm not sure though. I don't know why Assassin doesn't decide to use the Fire Feather to get rid of the last couple of crabs right there. So let's have a look. It's a 1920 landing into Chase and Race for SortOfAlpha that is just flying through this level. What a nice move. Oh, just as I was complimenting the movement for SortOfAlpha, he kind of fails it right there. And then he crashes, and he crashes again. Luckily, he still had invulnerability frames right there. Okay, a little bit of another hit, and SortOfAlpha is done. It's about like a 21-second lead for SortOfAlpha, starting Chase and Race, and I don't know. I think SortOfAlpha is gonna be taking the lead into this match, unless there's like a million fails on Gemini's. He's gotta fail like twice into Gemini's, and he's got the first shot perfectly fine. The second shot, not so much, just a couple of extra shots to be able to get that kill, and GG's to SortOfAlpha, taking the lead into like about a 20-minute and 10-second fight after Gemini's. Let's have a look at what's gonna be the final time here for the Assasinnarga. Also going for the left side strats. Oh, missing that shot, and he just goes straight into restart. He's like, you know what? I don't want to deal with this. I'm just gonna go straight into the restart. All right, and missing a couple shots, and there it is. About a 42, about a 32-second victory right there by SortOfAlpha. So I'm gonna ask both of our runners if anybody wants to take a quick of a breather. We're gonna be right back for race number 2. Alright, so it seems that both of our runners want the 2-minute break. So we're gonna give them that 2-minute break, and we're gonna be right back for more action here between Assasinnarga and SortOfAlpha in just a couple minutes. I like Chinese food. Chinese food is good for you. I don't know the full lyrics right there. I think we got a command for that. No? I'm pretty sure we have a command for that. Let me see if I can find it up. Oh, it's here, it's here. Oh, there it was. Samurai knew it.
Dude.
Oh.
I can't.
We got a microphone activated by one of the runners. I like Chinese food. Chinese food is good for you. I like to eat Chinese food, and Chinese food is yummy too. If you like me too, you will bring me Chinese food because it is so yummy. Did I mention I like Chinese food? Cha 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 da da. It's my favorite song of that game. Ten out of 10. Can't wait to do commentary for the messenger again. Oh, now we're gonna be starting a copy paste of that. All right, let me see if any of the runners are ready again. Oh man, we're gonna be starting a copy pasta. What time did they do? Like 1924? Oh, there it is. 2014 to like 2044, something like that. Sort of Alpha 1, they decided to do the full Terror Tomb. Jericho tournament showed otherwise. I was in the opening credits for the top 8. I don't think you were on the opening credits for the top 8, man. So I don't know if you're gonna be able to prove it this year. Yeah, we're probably gonna be looking at doing a Cuphead and Messenger again about in August, which is a year from last year. All right, so it seems Sort of Alpha is ready. Let me know when ready. Sounds good, Kishu. Be an adult. Or pretend to be an adult. Thank you for stopping by. And thank you for starting a cult. All right, they're both ready, so I'm gonna be having them a countdown, and we're gonna get this going. All right, countdown has been made. Assasinnarga versus SortOfAlpha round 2. Is this match gonna go the distance? Is it gonna be decided in race 2? Let's find out. Here we go. SortOfAlpha on the right side, Assasinnarga on the left side. Last race, Assasinnarga had a pretty sizable lead over Alpha until they went for the small surprise right there. That surprise actually cost Narga the victory, I want to say. I'm not sure if they're gonna be doing that again, because it looked like none of them really knew the layout for that level. Like, they were kind of like exploring where to go. Like, is this a left? Is this a right? Oh, ghost! Oh, this ghost spawned on my face. What do I do? So I'm really not sure if they're gonna be doing that again. Well, I guess we'll find out when we reach that. Oh, I like that strat by Assasinnarga going into the left corner. That was pretty smart. Pretty smart, I want to say. Maybe Nargas get a 34. Yeah, 34 versus 35. Small early lead by Narga right now, coming out of the tutorial and going into the light feather section. Both of them using pretty much the same strats. I can assume they were part of the same training group. I think it was like Grandius, SortOfAlpha, Assasinnarga, and Robo, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. Because they seem to use like pretty similar approaches to like a lot of the sections here. Oh, a little bit of a miss right there by SortOfAlpha. And Assasinnarga is gonna be just keeping the lead a little bit here. We're gonna call them the Team Bamboo Boys. Colossal Creature coast the Triple C. Alright, nicely done right now by Assasinnarga, but SortOfAlpha just like right behind. It's really not that big of a difference right now. And Assassin likes to go with the all-route strats, using that electricity here into the two turtles. But we can see how that didn't pay off that much, and SortOfAlpha is actually just taking the lead. By just doing better strat choice, better movement right there. They both go for the ice for the big fish. Now, another ice on the mushroom. And they both got the jump. Nicely done. Seems they're pretty much like tied up still. Like, let's have a look here. Super heel landing at 245 and 245. Yeah, they're pretty much dead even right now. Even though Assassin had a little bit of trouble right there, the lead that Assassin was able to acquire into the Lightning Feather room was just good enough to still keep the pretty much neck-to-neck race so far into 3 levels in between these two. Alright, both of them heading with 4 mana rocks into the last section of this level. Nicely done by SortOfAlpha, and Assasinnarga also does it pretty good. Pretty much a 50-second race for both of them in that level. So I think this is still pretty much neck to neck. So yeah, 341 landing with a 342 landing. About a second lead for SortOfAlpha right now. It's not a sizable lead, but it is a lead. So let's see if SortOfAlpha can continue to increase that lead, or if Assasinnarga makes a comeback of that second and switch the lead of this race. Not a lot of things going on into this sunset level. However, there's better ways to do those rooms. And SortOfAlpha decides not to go for the backup heart. Oh, this can come back and bite him. Let's have a look at how he does this room. What is going on here? Oh, nicely done by SortOfAlpha. That was very scary for a moment. That was very, very scary for a moment. Oh, little bit of a bad start right there by SortOfAlpha, and this could be the lead change that Assasinnarga was looking for. Oh, Assasinnarga has to be careful. Okay, he's good, About the same kill, both of them having a little bit of trouble, but it's gonna be a 19-second fight versus a 17-second fight. So let's have a look. If is this a lead change? Is this a lead change? 507 versus 507. Pretty much back to being neck to neck right now between these two. Back to being neck to neck between these two. Okay, both of them going for 2 mana rock strats. Oh, the freeze on SortOfAlpha! That was interesting. I haven't seen that freeze in quite a bit of time now. And now it's a lead change. Now it's Assasinnarga on the lead right now. They both using different approaches for their mana rocks. Gonna jump and use it from the top. Nicely done. 1, 2, 3, boom! 56 versus 58, so little by little, now Assasinnarga is start adding seconds to his lead. All right. Oh, man, this is still like pretty like neck to neck right now between these two. Oh, he was a little bit down below. Yeah, he notices that and does a little bit of a change of strat midway, and that actually manages for SortOfAlpha to take the lead this time around. And let's have a look here. I don't know. This is still pretty much like neck to neck still. 653 versus a 654. 1 second lead now for SortOfAlpha. These two guys are just switching the leads left and right every single stage. What am I even saying every single stage? They're switching leads like every single room right now. Again, none of them goes for the safety strats, so they're good. They're just confident that they're gonna be landing that shot, and they do. And look at these. Are we watching the same feats again? Are we watching the same feats again? What's happening right now? Almost like same transition every single room right now. What's happening here in this bullet hell room? Both of them doing it pretty nice. Dude, what is going on? What is happening right now? I swear, this is not the same feat. I really swear. There are two different players on each side. And I don't know, they could pretty much go to Tokyo 2021 and participate into synchronized swimming right now because of how synchronized they are. I'm sure they would be getting the gold medal right now with how neck to neck that was, how synchronized that was. And they're both heading into Prickle Tag Pond right now. They're gonna be both taking the left side, and we're still on the synchronization craziness going on right now. Oh, the synchronization is a little bit broken right there by SortOfAlpha, and Assasinnarga taking a small lead right now. But the way things have paved out right now, we can see another lead change pretty soon. Who knows what's gonna happen between these two right now? We gotta add Checo Perez to the mix right there because I think Checo Perez got the first place today, didn't he? All right. SortOfAlpha manages to make off that cycle. Assasinnarga didn't get it. Assasinnarga doesn't want to go for that extra hard. And SortOfAlpha gets the missing feathers he was getting right there. Okay, both of them in lock position here for the freeze on the Mega Urking. Nicely done by Assasinnarga and nicely done by SortOfAlpha as well. Small lead right now for Assasinnarga heading into the Linguana stage. Let's have a look at what happens here. We have seen a lot of trouble a few times in Linguana, and that is because... Oh, nice adjustment! So Assasinnarga took a little bit of extra time by throwing that bird right there. He noticed he was going a little bit way too fast and that the tongue was gonna be appearing on the ground position. So nice adjustment by doing that small Kusako throw right there. A little bit of a time loss, but it's really not a time loss. It was actually a slowdown to get a time win. It's a little bit counterintuitive, but nicely played right there by Assasinnarga. Oh! SortOfAlpha missing that shot by a tiny little bit. He's gonna try to fix it, and oh, it almost fixes it. Almost fixes it. That was very unfortunate, and SortOfAlpha has to do that in 3 cycles. And now the lead is starting to increase for Assasinnarga. The lead is starting to increase for Assasinnarga right now. Let's have a look at the cleanup right here. Assasinnarga going for the fire strats, having a little bit of trouble cleaning up the upper section, and now having a little bit of trouble cleaning the middle section. Just starts spamming fire and see if any of those shots actually land. But it seems that SortOfAlpha is going to be able to make up some time here. Definitely makes up some time right there over Assasinnarga with a cleaner clean. Oh, and now no more mana rocks for the last section here for Narga, and gets a little bit of a headache right there. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, barely manages to make it. At least 1 mana rock here for SortOfAlpha, which can potentially make a little bit of time here. Let's have a look. It was a 112 end for Assasinnarga right there, and it's gonna be like a 105. Yeah, 7 second made up for SortOfAlpha right there. Kind of helps because of the trouble he had on Linguana for sure. All right. No more surprises here. No more surprises here. So they, like, whatever gentleman agreement they had, it's over. It is now all full game on for these 2 runners. Eagle Island. Eagle Island. How was my impression for Super Hot Scuffle? I'm pretty sure it was a 10 out of 10. Alright. Assasinnarga going for the mana rocks to be able to land that lightning feather attack. SortOfAlpha doesn't go for that. Decides to just do the neutral kills right there. Nice shots by SortOfAlpha right there. Just like one room behind. It's literally just one room behind. And there's a lot of things that can happen in Super Hot Scuffle. They both fighting the spiders right now. Assassinarga already with the armadillos and the more spiders. I think SortOfAlpha is catching up. I have a feeling that SortOfAlpha has been doing Super Hot Scuffle a little bit cleaner. And it looks like it's catching up right now. I like that electricity strat. Couldn't land it properly, but I really like it. Oh, SortOfAlpha with the dead. This level, I've been saying this level can get like very tricky, especially at the end section. It looks easy, but it's really not that easy, especially because of the mechanics of this level. Those slowdown mechanics, when you are like just standing on the certain section, weird things can happen. And oh, Assassinarga having a little bit of trouble. I wonder if he's gonna go for that safety heart. Oh, he doesn't go for the safety heart. He's like, you know what? I trust in my skill the second time around. Oh man, 2 deaths now. 2 deaths for Assassinarga in Super Hot Scuffle. And that could potentially be the nail in the coffin for Assassinarga right now. First race for going into the Gentleman Agreement. Second race having trouble in Super Hot Scuffle. And there's not that many room for breathing right now. Assassinarga is gonna kind of be waiting on SortOfAlpha making a big mistake right now, because those 2 deaths were very costly for sure. So for all of those people that said that it was potentially gonna be decided into 3 races this time around, I don't know. I think we're gonna be seeing another 2-0 right now, this time for SortOfAlpha's favor. It's gonna be very hard that there is a comeback by Assassinarga by now. Who knows? There's still like 3 levels left in Gemini's, but oh man. The lead is way too sizable right now. I mean, there's a very sizable lead. Again, I don't even know words anymore. Pardon my English, not my mother language, my native tongue. I'm just improvising words right now. I'm doing my best after looking at those 2 deaths by Assassinarga. SortOfAlpha making its way right now into the Sabotage room, into the motor brain or the motor crane, the motor bird, however you want to call it, and decides to stay below. Okay, not anymore. Goes into a more safer approach this time around. And SortOfAlpha is making its way through this level pretty properly. Not the fastest fight, but definitely still a very good approach and a very good fight right there for SortOfAlpha into the motor bird. Now it's already into the escape sequence of this room, while Assassinarga is just starting this room. It's gotta be at least a 1 minute difference between the 2 right now. For sure. And we can kind of see it in the individual level timer. Like SortOfAlpha is at 1 minute and 30-second mark, while Assassinarga is just hitting the 30-second mark. So it's definitely about a 1 minute lead by SortOfAlpha at the moment. He's at least been into this level for over a minute more than Assassinarga has. Oh! Having a little bit of trouble right there at the end for SortOfAlpha. But nice Metroid level. Nice Metroid level. Alright, SortOfAlpha already on Monster Meter Marathon, having a little bit of trouble right there. He wanted that mana. I think he wanted at least 2 mana rocks. Again, it's not a big deal here to get damage. You don't actually get damage, you only get hit. But still, you want to do a certain amount of kills and certain amount of optimal movement before that meter runs down. Alright, switching to Firefighter. Nice. Oh! Gonna be getting a little bit more mana rocks here for the last section of this mandatory killing room. All right, SortOfAlpha is gonna be pretty much going out of Monster Meter Marathon right now, while Assasinnarga is pretty much just starting Monster Meter Marathon. A big mess up has to happen right now on SortOfAlpha side for Assasinnarga to be able to somehow miraculously pull this comeback. I really think that was the final nail in the coffin for Assasinnarga when those two deaths happened in super hot scuffle. Even one death was already kind of big enough. 2 deaths was just insane. And SortOfAlpha is going to be able to capitalize on this. And I think it's going to be moving on into the semifinals, where SortOfAlpha is going to be fighting against Overswarm. All right, there it is. First kill. That's not gonna be a kill. Missing 2 shots. Second kill is being done by SortOfAlpha, and it's gonna be taking home the lead with a sub 19 and 18:53. What an amazing time by SortOfAlpha, who is gonna be moving into the semifinals right now. So GG's to SortOfAlpha. Let's have a look at the finishing section here for Assasinnarga. All right, nicely done. Too little, too late, but nicely done right there by Assasinnarga. Let's have a look at the final Gemini's kill for Assasinnarga here in the Eagle Island Twist Tournament. And there it goes to the left, there it goes to the right. 1 shot missing. Nice kill by Assasinnarga, and it's gonna be finishing with a time of 20:01. Well played by these 2 runners. Definitely well played by these 2 runners. SortOfAlpha is gonna be moving forward into the bracket, while Assasinnarga is gonna be going home with $100. Not too shabby, not too shabby. But coming up next, we're gonna be having Grondius versus Insert Logic, followed by Overswarm versus SortOfAlpha. Gonna be the semifinals. They're gonna be fighting to make its way to the grand finals. We're gonna be coming right back in about 15 minutes with the first one of our semifinals. So go get your popcorn, go get your beer, go get your soda, whatever you want to enjoy with the tournament, because we're gonna be right back with the semifinals.